are you guys doing? I hope that you are excited for another week in this crypto crazy market. And today on this masterclass, of course, we're going to cover what's going on in the crypto markets today, what has changed for the last 7 days, where we are moving this year, 2025. How we can be more educated in the crypto space so that you make wiser choices, better decisions, and not panic like a lot of people do. And we'll cover some news and updates on the Ultron ecosystem, what's cooking, what's coming. There is a lot of awesome, exciting updates right around the corner for the Mavi global community. So before we kick off, thank you for coming and showing up for this call today. I know that this is something not taken for granted. We all live busy lives, and that you're coming here to learn, to educate yourself, to get better, to understand a little bit more about the crypto space overall, about the markets, and get more updates and get together, like huddle together as a community here in Mavi Global means a lot. So thank you so much. This is big round of applause for you. Tap yourself on the shoulder, on the back, and put it in the chat if you guys are excited for the next chapter for Ultron ecosystem. If you guys are excited to see the ULX price to skyrocket to new all-time highs this year, put in yes in the chat, put in fires in the chat. There is something cooking behind the scenes that the team has been working on for over a year now, that will be released very, very soon in the ecosystem of the Mavi Global, that I believe can really make a big difference in taking the ULX price much, much higher, creating a big demand. So I see a lot of yeses, of course, a lot of yeses. I still hold all of my ULX that I purchased in August 2022. Can you believe it? It's been two and a half years. It's been a really, really, really amazing decision to purchase the ULX price right when it launched, and stake it. It's been producing a lot of profits over the last 2.5 years, which I'm very, very pleased with. And I'm looking forward for what's to come in the ecosystem. I truly do. There's many things that are coming. So let's begin, guys, by first of all, you guys already know. Congrats to all the leaders on their free black card. Nice gift. Yeah, that's if you guys already know that, that's awesome. Those who are leaders in the ecosystem, they're gonna get a really, really cool, really, really awesome card for you to use, unlimited spend. And of course, one of the partners of FlipMe. So FlipMe is gonna be launched very, very soon, with several partnerships inside, and everyone who has Payment Hub NFT will start receiving profits on that. So let's begin by sharing the state of the market, guys. The state of the market has not been the best, to be honest with you. It's been absolutely brutal. It's been absolutely brutal this month of February. One of the worst months when it comes to altcoins in the year after the halving, which is February. So it's not really looking that good right now, as Bitcoin is trading currently at below $87,000. It broke very, very important support that we've been held in since November 2024. It tested it multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, right? And this is the 9th time. The more support is being tested, the more likely it is going to break. So it did break, unfortunately, to the downside, or fortunately for those who we're outside of the market and can buy cheaper. But anyhow, there is some reasons for that, which will cover why the market is going down. But overall, if you look at the state of the market, it has lost quite a lot of Bitcoin from 3.6 trillion to 2.82 trillion. It's down 22%, which is about $800 billion has been gone, evaporated from the markets just in the last handful of weeks, right? From the beginning of February. So not the best months in crypto, and many wonder, of course, which we'll cover today. Where is the bull market? Where is the altcoin season? Have you wonder? If you wonder that, put in the chat. If you have this thought running in your mind, what the heck is going on? Where is our bull market? Why is the feeling that everything is going down and altcoins are dying, and it really feels like a bear market right now, right? who feels the pain? Put in the chat if you feel the pain. If you hold some altcoins or whatever, I assume that many of you do. Who feels the pain, and you're like asking yourself, what the heck is going on? I met one of my friends yesterday, and he said, in January, I had $4 million. Right now, I have $1 million. $3 million gone from my portfolio in 1 month. So I think a lot of people right now is in pain and bleeding. The market is bleeding, but I have some eye-opening, some introspective to share with you that might put some perspective into everything that is going on right now. Okay, so yes, it is painful in the short term, but where we're going next and what's going to happen next, that's the most important part. Okay, first, let's take a look at the crypto total market cap. This is on a weekly level, and what we have seen back in 2021, when we had this cross for the first time, the market rallied very, very hard after that. And it looks like we are approaching this cross right now once again. So the market can pump a lot coming up in the next months ahead of us. Now, this is something that you need to be aware of. This is the bull market peak indicators. These are the indicators that say, is it the top? Have we reached the top, right? And has the bull market peaked? Okay, there is a lot of amazing indicators that show we reached the top of the cycle. Okay, and there is 30 of them. And you know what the good news is? The good news is that none of these 30 indicators signify that the bull market was over, that we reached the peak and the bull market is over, right? So you can see over here, hold 100%, sell 0%, right? So basically, these indicators, like one of them, I'll give you just one of them, has been very, very accurate to predict when the Bitcoin is going to top in the cycle. It's been very, very accurate over the last 13 years. When these two lines cross, the orange line and the green line, when they cross, that's when the market reached the peak. It happened in 2013, in 2014, in 2017 over here, like to the exact day, pretty much. And it happened in 2021 to the exact day, plus minus, like maybe a couple days. So you can see it's nowhere near crossed, okay? And this is one of the indicators, and none of the indicators have signified that the bull market reached. that was the top. Okay, because everybody understand that. Okay, what does it mean? It means that the bull market is not over yet, right? It will be highly, highly unlikely that that was it. That was the end of the bull market, and that is it, right? It was highly unlikely that that's the case. I'll give it maybe 15% chance, right? There's of course there is a chance, but the chance is not that big because none of the indicator hit. So if you're excited for the next move up, aggressive move up in this market to the bull side, put in yes in the chat. Put in yes in the chat, or put in bull market in the chat. It's very important that we have clarity and we have conviction, and we zoom out and we understand there is a volatility happening on the immediate short term, but there is a bigger picture, and I'll share with you why there is some very, very good things can happen still in this bull market. And what has been, what has been causing so much drama in the market in this month of February. Okay, so I see a lot of yeses in the chat. Keep them coming. Okay, so that's the first thing. We've seen that the institutional investors, the Bitcoin ETFs, day to day had an outflow of about $1 billion, close to $1 billion, which signifies that the institutional investors are afraid, right? And what they're afraid, why they're moving, why they're selling some of the Bitcoin, what they're afraid of, they're afraid of the market entering into recession and inflation kicks in. Okay, inflation kicks in because here once again our beloved Donald Trump once again saying Canada and Mexico tariffs are going forward with more import taxes to come. Now, what the heck it has to do with Bitcoin and why we are discussing this? Because this big taxes, okay, they basically can affect the inflation. The prices can go up on on different various goods in the market can go up. The prices, inflation can go up, and if inflation goes up, then the Federal Reserve is not going to cut rates, interest rates, not going to cut interest rates, lower the interest rates. And if they're not going to lower the interest rates, then where the money is going to come to pump the economy? So this is what's happening. This is part of the reason why the market is broke down because of this news. Because he said we're going to pause the tariffs of Canada and Mexico, and then he said once again, no, we're gonna go ahead and move forward with that. So that's one big thing. Another thing that concerned the market is that 3 U.S. states reject Bitcoin reserve bills, right? So there's a bunch of more than 23 states that suggested to start buying Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset, and 3 of those U.S. states rejected so far this reserve bill. So that's something else that contributed to the situation. But look at this. The son of Donald Trump is saying buy the dips. This is Eric Trump, the son of Donald Trump, saying buy the dips with B as like a Bitcoin, right? Like buy the dips. What does he know that we don't know, right? But that's fun to see. The stock market is down pretty bad. This is the MicroStrategy, the stock of the largest corporate owner of Bitcoin. They hold like $40 billion of Bitcoin. It's down 50%. This is the stock market. It's down more than 50% from the peaks. The stock market is also kind of been down the last couple of days, but it's a state of extreme fear. Like we entered extreme fear right now. And whenever we are in a bull market, and I believe we are in a bull market, there is no signaling yet that we are out of the bull market. I'll show you why. Whenever we enter extreme fear, this is an incredible buying opportunity. This is an incredible opportunity to buy much cheaper as the market is in a panic mode, right? Historically, this is just the case. But what we don't want is we don't want to have like a period of 3-6 months where the market is going to fall for 50% and then climb back up. We don't want to see something that happened back in 2021. Let me show you. This is what we don't want to see happen right here. Bitcoin fell by 50% over here, only to come back and climb another like 5%. That's what we don't want to see happen. I don't think it's going to play out in this way, but right here there was a 50% drop in the price of Bitcoin in a matter of 2 weeks. Then the market recovered, and then we finally entered in the bear market. Okay, we don't want to see that happen. So what I am looking at for the market right now is very likely that we are going to somewhere find this bottom. It might be $85,000, it might be $80,000, or even short visit to about $77,000, maybe right here. I will give it like some kind of a week like this, and then the market going up. That is still in the cards, but something I want to show you, okay, that is basically validates like whether we are in a bear market or a bull market. Whenever we hit this level, now you don't need to understand what it means, 38.2% level. Okay, this is the monthly level, but every time that we close the months below this level, the bear market started. Okay, so what we don't want is the month of February to go below $80,000. We still have 4 days to go. What we don't want is going below 80,000. As long as we are above $80,000, we are good. Okay, as long as the month is closing above, we are still okay, because we can say it's just a correction, right? It's just a correction. Let me show you over here. This is a reminder that 2016 and 2017 bull market have seen corrections of 38%, right? 30 to 38%, multiple times, like 6 times like this correction. And where we are right now, well, let's measure it. We are right now 20%. Do you guys understand? Right? So 30% would mean that we go into $77,000. That will mean a 30% correction. Okay? We don't like it, but if it's gonna happen, it will not be unusual. It will not be unusual to see a correction of 30%. Okay? Put yes in the chat if you got it, if you understand what I just said, right? We need to have above $80,000, closing the months above $80,000. We are in the bull market, and it is okay. We're in a 20% correction, and it's not invalidating the bull market. We had a big move to the upside. We consolidated in a range. We broke down, but it doesn't mean that the bear market is here. Okay? It's too early to say. Now, nobody knocks on the door and say, hello, bear market started. Nobody does that. I wish it was. But it will be very, very, very strange if that will start a bear market. It will be very strange, because once again, none of the indicators are talking about this, that the bull market has reached. Okay, I like this picture. When Bitcoin at $210,000, there's going to be so many people that want to buy, that they missed out on some early. At $86,000, nobody wants to buy, right? But that's true. That's how the market goes. We had a very, very bad situation happen a handful of days ago with Bybit. Bybit is the second or the third largest exchange, depending how you look at it. Huge exchange that got hacked. Actually, the biggest hack in the history of crypto happened with about $1.5 billion of Ethereum got hacked. That's pretty brutal, like pretty bad. What happened there, and is the biggest. There was never bigger hack ever. The good news is that Bybit handled the situation very, very well. So if you remember, in 2022, it was FTX, the exchange FTX collapsed, and it was a fraud. It was a bad fraud, big exchange, and withdrawals halted, and people lost all of their money, right? So, but here it was a hack. It was actually a hack, big hack, out of North Korea, by the way. And they managed to steal that amount of Ethereum, like very, very bad. That is what caused further down in the altcoins that already were in a bad shape this month. But this happened, and now they handle everything. They're 1-to-1 with the client's reserve, and all is fine. All is back to normal, back to business. Everything is fine. But this happened, and they handled it very well, and that contributed also to the sell-off that we have seen. Okay, so by the way, if that's one of the reasons why you don't want to hold a lot of crypto on the exchanges. If something happens, then you cannot be protected and you cannot withdraw money from the exchange. You want to keep it in a cold wallet in your control, unless you're trading actively or whatever. But don't put all of your crypto on an exchange. But everything back to normal for Bybit, so that's a good thing. And this chart I wanted to show you. This is the blue line is the global money supply over here. Okay, the global money. And what you can see here is when there is more money available, the global money, when it's going up, that's when Bitcoin and crypto is going up. You can see that. Then was expansion and the market going up. Now, where we are right now, we started to climb back up. So there is more money, and it's fine. The money is not going less; it's going more. So that should take us actually to new levels for Bitcoin. Okay, just the market is not behaving yet into this, but we have a lot of awesome things that are going on. Just to give you an idea, we have very, very pro cryptocurrency presidency, right? Donald Trump and all of his basically all of his committees and people around are very much pro crypto. And the SEC is ending all investigation in different entities of crypto, like Coinbase, Robinhood, OpenSea, Uniswap. They dismiss all of those, and likely to have more ETFs, more ETFs. Like all of these ETFs have been filed, like Ripple, Solana, and others. So we do have a lot of good things happening in the markets. Bank of America is launching the US dollar-backed crypto if they will allow him. So, we are talking about today, like for the very first time, there was a hearing about Bitcoin and crypto today, okay, for the first time. So we have a lot to look forward to, but the market is kind of depressed. So what we do want to see is we want to see how this week is going to end. Okay, that's what's very, very interesting. If we're going to hold this key level, the week is not over yet. But of course, right now it's not looking so nice. But the week is not over yet. Everything is possible in crypto. Is highly volatile market. Okay, so that's some of the things that are happening right now. Unfortunately, because of all of these things and the altcoins getting down a lot, I don't think there was a profits in FinUp, right? In fact, I know there's no profits in FinUp. That it's on the altcoin strategy. It went down with the market that went down pretty heavy. So now we need to wait for the market to recover for the new levels, which is likely to happen. Just you need more patience. It was a brutal month, really, really brutal month overall. If you look at let's say Ethereum, the month of February, it was the worst month of February ever. Even in the bear market, right, was less. Usually February was a green month for Ethereum, for altcoins. Ethereum is the number one altcoin. But not this month. Something went wrong in this month. Too many bad news, too many things happening. Months of February was pretty bad months for Ethereum and for crypto, for altcoins. Okay. Yeah. So that's a little bit about the state of the market. Okay. We did see today Kimba going up. That is a very good thing to see. Among all of this craziness happening in the market, everything is down, but Kimba is up today. What is 40% right now? 40-50%. So let's cheer on a little bit for Kimba. That is up. We also see Akasha is up. AK111. What is that? $1.90. So all of these coins are up, which is a great to see. And this Akasha is the technology that the Ultron Foundation has been working on. The Layer 0 technology that was announced back in December last year on the event in Dubai, that they are working on releasing this technology. So next month, it should be released around 23rd of March. This technology where people can, and what is a layer 0, you may ask? What is a layer 0? It's a technology that allows you to work with every kind of blockchain. So let's say that you have Bitcoin and you want to send somebody Solanas, you will use Akasha network, layer 0. You send Bitcoin, and the other side you receive Solana, for example. That's one application of it. So what is going to be launched? Of course, we're going to do demonstrations. I'll share with you how all of this works, how to use it, etc., etc. And there's a lot of awesome, cool things that are going to be happening with this technology that will benefit ULX, it will benefit Ultron. And we already see on Ultron Swap, we already see Akasha has been added there to the farms, on the Ultron Swap. Right here, when you go to the farm, you see USDT and AK1111 has been added over here on the farm. So things are moving forward, and we're gonna have some awesome news about that. Okay. What else? We have calls happening on Monday for a global update about the big one launchpad, which is coming next month. I believe it's like by the end of next month. should be coming the launchpad, and Flip Me updates every Tuesday, right? So what yesterday was an update on Flip Me. There is a for Europe website launched, which is the earnsavecard.com. Okay, so this is has to do with Flip Me. Okay, for those that could not purchase it from the in Europe, if you live in Europe, in Mavi Globals, to be able to do that over here on earnsavecard.com. Okay, so that is coming. All overall, many updates, many things behind the scenes that are working on. Today, Jonathan is not able to come. He is participating in his Ethereum Denver conference, so he's not able to join us today to share some updates about the Ultron ecosystem. But next week on this call, we're gonna invite Mr. Domen to share some news, some updates, and other things. So he said, I'm gonna come next week. So here I am announcing it to you guys about that. Okay. So let's do some Q&A. If you guys have any questions, I'll do my best to answer it. And if I cannot answer, then I will, I will screenshot it and I will send it to the corporate team for them to answer the questions. Okay. Once again, thank you for coming up. I hope you're learning things and getting better, educated about the market, which is important, as we all are in the crypto market. Is the staking hub NFT back? Saw it in my back office. I believe it is back in some region. It's not back for everyone, but maybe Bangladesh is up. I'm not sure exactly what are the regions, but some of them, yes. Do you know if the NFTs in Mavi will be on the blockchain? It is on the blockchain. Every NFT is minted on the blockchain, on the Ultron blockchain. Somebody is saying the validator reward has been gone down to 4%. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. The ULX scan, the validators, we have validators here. You can delegate your coins over to the validators. You can see a lot of coins being delegated. So the reward percentages gone down. That's true. And there is a reason for that, because it was too much, actually. It was too big of a payout for the node, and that created unnecessary sales pressure on the network. So we want ULX to go to new all-time high. If you want to have ULX to go to new all-time high, there is two things that needs to happen, right? There is demand for ULX to increase, more people buying ULX on the market, on Ultron Swap, right? And second is the supply of the sales pressure to decrease. So both sides. One is demand increase and sales pressure decrease. So right now the rewards are where they should be. They should be around 12 or 13% APR on the staking, right? Or is it 13% a year? That should be around 1 point something percent a month. That's always been kind of what it should have been, but for some reason it was more. It was much more. Okay, so so it's just adjusted a little bit. Okay, let's see. 1 second. I'm trying to find where is the next question. will be able to use Flip Me in the UK. Yes, Flip Me is global. When will Willy and Kimba be unlocked? So Willy is in about a month. Kimba is like 6 months. It is vested and then it's gonna be unlocked. So the airdrop is gonna be 6 months after you first receive the airdrop. So I think four more months to go, or 3 more months to go. I renewed my back office subscription, invested in Fina, but no Willy airdrop. The Willy airdrop already finished. If you start right now, spin up, it's already finished. What is planned for the Willy? So first, Launchpad is launched, then Willy is gonna be launched after that. It's a meme coin of the Launchpad, meme coin of the Launchpad. The entire meme coin sector recently has gone down pretty bad. A lot of the big meme coins are down with all the rest of the crypto market. Of course. Even Ethereum, even Solana is down more than 50%. Alexei Kalinin asking about correction from the company. I don't understand your question. I just say that it's adjusted the delegators and validators rates. Has nothing to do with the price of ULX. I mean, it has to do, but not because of that. How do I delegate if I swap BNB to ULX on Trust Wallet? You cannot swap it in Trust Wallet, but you can do it on Ultron Swap. You can do it on Ultron Swap. So you will come here and you use the bridge. If you purchase it on the Binance Smart Chain, you will just come here and move it from Binance Smart Chain to Ultron, and then you will go to ulxcam.com. You click on staking. Okay, click on delegate. Choose the amount of coins that you want. You choose a validator, any validator, and then you click on delegate. That's it. Any update on moving our ULX staking hubs to our wallets? Not yet. Not yet. I just checking with the team. I asked Dolman that he was gonna check with the team, but no update on that part yet. If I buy Flipping from Mavi now, will I pay monthly charges and how much? I think not. No, I believe not because it's not launched yet. So I think everyone. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe that everyone that buys Flipme before it launched should not pay monthly charges. What would happen if someone could sell me their stake in NFTs with ULX? Could I buy them? Right now, you cannot buy them unless you are taking over the account, I guess, of a person. Igor is saying that in the banks we have 26 to 28% a year. Well, maybe in Russia there is a situation like this because of the devaluation of the currency, but in my banks, I don't see 26% a year for sure. Do you guys see in your banks 26% a year? I don't know. I don't know about that. Will ULX remain the native coin on Akasha Layer 0? ULX is its own coin on ULX on Ultron chain, on Layer 1 Ultron. My stake ULX and Mavi are getting the highest return. Yeah, they are. Well, payouts is gonna happen once every 3 months. Okay. Regarding Willy, I said it's gonna come in 1 month. In your opinion, is now a good time still to buy AK111? Well, I don't really want to enter into a discussion of recommendation if it's buying or not buying. I don't want later that you come and say, Vitaly told me to buy and then it's down. You know how volatile the market is. But I can just suggest and what I'm thinking. Um, the demand for this coin is gonna go up with the launch of uh, the new product. So and the new network. So the demand is gonna go up. So there is a possibility that the coin can go up and you can still make money. Yes. What will happen if you don't renew the subscription? Then you will not get the airdrops basically and commissions. Where you can see really smart contract, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. Okay? It's been distributed in the Mavi back office in the meanwhile as a number that you will get, but the Willy Min coin is not launched yet as a smart contract. How do you become a validator? You should have a certain amount of coins. I think it's 1 million coins, but the procedures of how you become a validator have not been published yet. Yes, the Willy meme is gonna launch on the big well launchpad. Yes. Does Flip Me work in Europe? Yes. When will get information about the Flip Me card transaction fees? Um, that's a good question. It should not exceed 2.5%, I believe, and maybe I'm wrong. Okay, don't catch me on the word, but in my estimation, it should be somewhere in this region. My FinUp Trading Hub membership expires on June 17, 2025. Your FinUp Trading Hub membership is automatically moved to Big Whale with extra points, so there is no expiration on that. What is the native coin on Akasha Layer 0 network? It's AK1111. What is the relationship between Akasha Layer 0 and Ultron blockchain? Well, Ultron is one of the blockchains. And Akasha Layer 0 works with all the blockchains, right? So, it works with Solana, it works with Bitcoin, it works with Ethereum, with everything. Will big whale holders get really meme coin if he has not purchased peanut? It was a promotion during the time where you had in a big whale strategy that you receive a really meme coin. And no, the big whale launchpad is not gonna be like pump that fun. It's not that style. There's gonna launch in 99% of crap. Okay, like really, really bad coins launching there all the time, all the time. So it's not gonna be like that. This is like bullshit, like pretty much a bunch of bullshit. Excuse me for the word, but yeah, that's part of the reason why we're struggling so much in the market. 11.94 million coins. You know, just in January, 600,000 new coins have launched. Pretty crazy. All right. I know you guys have always a lot of questions, and it's great. How the black flippy card can I withdraw from ATM? Yes, why not? You can withdraw from ATM. It's accepted in 160 countries. What if I have not received any coins still from the big whale package? I don't know which coin you're talking about. You should receive an airdrop. Everyone receive an airdrop of Kimba. I think we answer all the questions to the best of my ability. So once again, thank you very much for showing up for this call. We're gonna meet once again next week, and we have once again Monday is a big well launchpad call. Tuesday is specifically called for Flippy. Today is more about market updates and Ultron updates, and we're gonna meet next Wednesday, okay? And also Travolution on Monday happens as well. So Travolution app should be launched on the 8th of March, according to the plan. So I'm looking forward to start testing it on flights and hotels. Okay. So thank you so much for showing up, for being here. I wish you guys a great day, an amazing week, and let's see next week. Bitcoin and crypto much, much, much higher. We're gonna be a new month of March. Let's go and see that happen. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, and see you guys next week.